Series of innovations has virtually ended veteran homelessness in Minnesota. A series of innovations in Minnesota has virtually ended homelessness among military veterans. The state has used it's a model that could help the general homeless population, veteran or not. 9 years ago, when there were just over 1,700 homeless vets in Minnesota, JERC's department began to compile a registry of every veteran living on the street in the state. Working with partner, JERC has found support at the state level, including Minnesota's new governor, Tim Walz, a fellow veteran of the National Guard. Walz said, with some creative work at the federal, state and local level, part of historic Fort Snelling has been converted into transitional housing for veterans. Sam Peterson and Rochelle Washington helped track down those veterans as case managers for the Minnesota Assistance Council for Veterans, or MACV. Sometimes. Meeting. Teresa Marshall, a veteran who spent 13 years in the Army, found temporary housing thanks to MACV. Her rent is offset by a federal housing voucher available to veterans, and she can stay until she's able to secure a permanent home. She said she can.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.